Hello everybody, welcome back to the Chakra series right here on Happiness U. Last time, if you were with us, you did our heart opening chakra practice, and now we have one chakra above that, which is the throat chakra, and so we're going to be doing some throat opening poses and just stuff that's going to help with our communication, and part of communication is also listening, so at the end we'll also be doing a meditation where you can focus on listening, cultivating your awareness of what's happening inside you and also what's happening outside of you. All right, so we're beginning in mountain pose at the top of the mat. Close your eyes, start to bring awareness to the way that you're standing on the mat. Notice your feet, how they're connected to the earth. And then start to notice, bring your awareness up the legs, into the pelvis. Align your pelvis so that it's neutral. It's not tilting backwards, it's not tilting forwards. It's in a natural place. Bring your awareness up the spine, into your chest. Broaden across your shoulders, relax them away from the ears, and then bring your attention to your neck, to your throat. Notice if there's any pain there, any sort of blockage that you might feel. And then from there, just set the intention for your practice. Do you want to become more open with your communication? Do you want to experience less pain? Just find your intention and then just sit with it for a little bit. And we'll begin this practice with 3 ohms. So take a deep inhale. Exhale everything out through the mouth. And then we'll inhale to begin. Take a moment to notice the effects of our chant. And then on an inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold the hips. Let your arms hang heavy. Release your neck. Any tension you feel here, just shake it out. Just let it go little by little with every breath. And inhale, come up halfway. Lengthen the spine, relax the neck, extend the crown of the head towards the front of the room. Exhale, come back down. Plant the hands, step back 1 foot at a time to plank. Inhale here in plank. And then exhale, lift the hips and downward dog. Notice this downward dog. Notice if you're tensing the neck anywhere. Just allow your head to hang heavy. Know that you're supported by your legs and your arms, so you don't need to hold any tension anywhere else. And inhale back to plank. And lower knees, lower chest, lower chin. And then inhale, peel up, keep the neck long. So a lot of times in Cobra we have a tendency to want to come up like this, but really we want length in the neck, we want to protect the neck. So focus on a point that's just in front of the mat. And then exhale, come back down, and we'll just flow through that a couple times. So engage the lower legs and engage the back. Inhale to come up. Exhale to come down. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Inhale up. your own breath. Don't rush this. Take your time here. Then inhale, press back up to plank. From plank, lower the knees. And we'll come into a cat-cow flow here. So I want to emphasize the movement of the neck, and we're not cranking on the neck here just like for Cobra, but rather we're extending, keeping length in the neck, and then inhale, slightly lift the head. Exhale, tuck the chin into the chest to stretch the back of the neck. And then on our inhale, we'll also do a lion's breath, which is essentially, so we're going to reverse the breath flow that we normally do. And on our exhale, we'll come up to our cow, put the tongue out, roll the eyes to the back of the head for an active exhale. So inhale, come into your cat. And then exhale. Focus on the powerful exhalation. Here you might focus on your Ujjayi breathing, your ocean's breath. And then come to a neutral spine. Take any other flow you want to take here, whether that's hip circles. Just to kind of stretch out the back a little bit more. Focus on the shoulders maybe, so you push the ground away from you. Rounding between the shoulders, or you can come down, back and forth, let the chest fall, bring the chest up. So we're drawing the shoulder blades together and then apart. And come up to your knees. Sit nice and tall here, focus on creating length in the spine, and then inhale, reach the left leg back, left arm back to the left heel rather, and then reach the right hand back. We're in camel pose, so release the neck, focus on opening up through the throat here, releasing any blockages, allowing our communication to flow more easily. Come back up, and then come to seated. So, easy seat here. So focus on sitting up nice and tall here. And I want to reinforce the concept of Ujjayi. So, I know I've mentioned it before, it's our ocean's breath, but it's sometimes hard for beginners. So if you're new to this breath, it's very simple, very intuitive. It's almost I call it a Darth Vader breath, because it sounds like Darth Vader. So if you try it with your mouth open, you'll get more pronounced effect out of it. Whereas if your mouth is closed, it's a little bit more subtle. Normally, when we practice, we want to keep the mouth closed in order to cultivate a more relaxing breath that induces more stamina, whereas if we're breathing with the mouth open all the time, it's not as effective for helping us control the breath. So, but for the purposes of actually practicing the breath, try it with your mouth open first. So focus on taking air in and just creating that sound by constricting the back of your throat. So And then do the same thing on the exhale. So practice that a couple times on your own. And then when you start to feel comfortable with it, you can start to close the mouth, and you'll start to get it over time. It'll start to come more naturally to you when you're practicing. So start by sitting and just doing it when you're not doing anything. And eventually you'll get to a point where you'll be able to incorporate it into a regular practice. So I'll give you an opportunity to practice that in these next couple easy poses. So we're going to do some neck rolls. So just start to go either counterclockwise or clockwise, whichever direction you start in. And just easy roll in the neck. And start to come the other direction. And then come back to neutral, and then we'll take the neck to one side, take it to the left side first, and then just tilt the chin forward a little bit closer to the chest, so tuck it, and you'll start to feel there's a muscle in here called the levator scapula, which connects the muscle, or connects the neck rather, to the shoulder. And so sometimes you'll feel shoulder pain, but it might actually be this muscle in your neck. So take some time to find the sensation, find what feels good. And if you want, for added stretch, just bring your left hand to rest on top of the right side of your head. Don't push down, don't crank on it, but just use it for weight. Continue to breathe here. Relax the jaw, relax the eyes, muscles of the face. And then inhale, come back up gently. And we'll go to the other side. So first, tilt the head to the right, then tuck the chin in towards the chest a little bit until you feel deeper stretch in this muscle right here. And then, if you'd like, use your right arm for weight, get a deeper stretch. And then come back to neutral. Inhale, get long in the spine, and then exhale, relax the shoulders. So if you have a pillow, or if you have something that can function as a support, a gentle support, we're going to come into a supported fish pose to help open up the throat and also the chest. So if you have anything that looks roughly like this, even if it's just a folded blanket, take a minute to pause the video and go get that if you don't have it. And then if you are ready, we're going to come in onto our backs. We're going to come onto fish. So swing your legs around. Bring the end of the blanket, pillow, whatever it is that you have, to meet your back. And then Start to just lean back little by little. You might need to readjust once you are down so that you come more. You want your head to actually rest on the ground because that gives you the throat opening. We don't want the head to rest on the pillow, but rather allow it to be opened. And just relax here. This is a restorative pose. So what that basically means is that it's a gentle stretch or opening without the exertion of any effort whatsoever. You're fully supported. So, while you lie here, try to find more and more stillness. Try to let all of the tension melt away. You don't need to be holding any tension. You're completely supported. You're completely safe in this pose. Yeah. Start to roll back up. Remove your pillow, blanket, whatever it is, and then come to lying down, but bring your legs up into the air so your feet, or the bottoms of your feet are pointing towards the ceiling, and then rock back from there until you can get your hands up underneath of call this the iliac crest of the hip. The big bone in there that you'll feel of the pelvis, and so that's where you want your thumb to kind of be under that to support yourself, and then see if you can tuck your shoulders a little bit more. Move this out a little bit so you can see. So the closer your elbows are in towards one another, the easier this is, the less effort exerted here. And then see if you can engage the core, engage the legs, get a little bit more straight. And from here, just let your legs kind of fall back. They might not touch the ground, you might have to bend the knees a little bit to get more comfortable, but start to feel more of a compression, upper back, and the neck. Tuck the chin. And if you can't get here, just hug the knees into the chest. Like this, and just kind of roll back and forth. Remember to tuck the chin if you do that. And if you're here, stay here. Palms down in front of you. And then start to roll down. Plant the feet on the ground, bend the knees, windshield wiper, back and forth. Get a little low back release, and then come back to center. Engage the shoulders, tuck them underneath of the back. Engage the legs. Start to bring the hips up off the mat. Raising the pelvis towards the sky. If you want to clasp the hands and bridge, you can do that too. And continue to draw length through the neck. Extend to the crown of your head.
across the chest, but we're also opening the neck here. And then if you clasp the hands, release them. Again, one vertebrae at a time. Lower down. If you want to take another windshield wiper, you can. And then mindfully come up to a seat
where we will have our meditation. So close the eyes, sit up nice and tall, let the palms rest face up on the knees, and bring attention back to your breathing. Don't make any effort to control the breath, but rather just allow it to be. Quite often when we hear about communication, we think of what we are saying, how we express ourselves, and how we are able to voice our thoughts and our feelings, and share them with others. One of the more important dimensions of communication is listening. So as we sit here in meditation, I invite you to listen not only to the sound of the room and your surroundings, but also to your thoughts, your feelings, whatever's popping up within you. And recognize it for what it is. Just listen to it. If at any point your thoughts start to get carried away or start to drift from being present here, just guide your attention back to the now. And then start to wiggle your fingers, your toes, start to deepen the breath.
And take the deepest inhale you've taken all day, maybe all week. Retain the breath at the top of the inhale. And exhale, sigh it all out. Relax the shoulders, relax everything. And gently blink the eyes open. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for taking this time to honor yourself, honor your throat chakra, and hopefully foster a better sense of communication. Hopefully, if nothing else, you got a good neck release out of this if you experience any neck tension or pain. But ultimately, I think the motivation for this practice should be to move about the world in a way where you are moving more effortlessly with the way that you communicate and listen. So hopefully you can bring that awareness to every situation in your life so that you really can have the best life possible. So thank you again. We have 2 more Chakra series videos coming to you very soon. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you don't miss those. And as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and take care. Namaste.